Alright, so it's the third weekend in May, and we're going to take a quick look at the orchard. So we've had a lot of the fruit has really kind of changed a bunch. With the pears here, they are definitely much bigger, so we definitely need to go in there and thin them out now to like this, where there's one per cluster. But anytime there's more than one, we want to get rid of those. Like in this one is a good example where we want to keep the biggest one and get rid of the littler ones, like that, like that, like that. That way we just have one. So we need to go through that and do that for the pears. The cherries are getting bigger. We can see that it'll be about another 4 weeks or so before we start eating them, but they're starting to turn a little yellow, just a bit. So they're starting to turn color already, so that's a good sign. That means they're ripening up there, so they're kind of all over the place there. So we're excited about that. With the apple, again, not very many fruit this year, so the few that are there are going to develop up, but everything else looked good. I didn't notice any problems with that. And then with our peaches, they're starting to fatten up. I need to thin those. They recommend doing that like as soon as possible. And we get in there, and you can see there's one right there, and then one there. You got to pick one and then take it off, so that way that you don't have too many, because they get into little clusters, and where if all three of those tried to go, then they would be too heavy. And so anyway, I need to get in there and kind of take care of that real soon. With our other pear, just like the other ones, pretty much the same thing. The growth is pretty good. Well, the new growth there's been a lot of that. And then there's the fruits are fattening up there, so need to go through there and thin those as well. Always a busy time trying to get all the fruit thinning and garden planting done for the stuff, but we'll make it work. So anyway, everything else looks pretty good there. I did kind of find out what these little things here, those are called blister mites, and it's not detrimental to the plant. Okay, so where were we before the planes flew overhead? So the apricot basically is looking good with the fruits there. Looks like we're going to have some this year. Usually if they get to be this size, means they're going to make it. And you can see here they're pretty good size. There's a bunch of them that have fallen, and the littler ones have fallen off, but they're still there. By this time, usually that means they're going to make it all the way, because usually if they were damaged in the frost, they would fall off. By now they wouldn't get that big. So we'll definitely have some. I'll need to kind of see if I can thin some of those fruit, but we will see about that. So that's kind of what's going on, is fruit's getting bigger. I need to go and start in the next couple weeks thinning them out, so that way we can get a better harvest and all that stuff. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.